The British Grand Prix here, round 5, episode 5, whatever you want to call it, of F125, my driver career mode. We are entering the British Grand Prix on a massive triple header win streak. That's right, we've won the last 3 races in a row, back to back to back, for the British Grand Prix in Silverstone. Now, this one, I need to tell myself, it's a bit half and half for me. Silverstone can be a very strong track of mine, and then at the same time it can just be one of those circuits, or one of those weekends where you're just like, ugh, I'm just dying to get out of the car and on to the next race. But run during the rain, because I knew that it was gonna get, I knew the track in the session was gonna get dried up. But anyway, here we go, starting our one and only qualifying lap here in Formula 2. Flat out through turns 1 and 2, and heavy braking here for this right. Let's see, what can we do here? Here we go. Let's see where we are going to go now on the first sector. Toledo, our teammate, goes second at the moment. Oh my gosh. Oh no, these corners are going to do it. P7 only. Oh man.
It's Sunday, and that means it's race time here at Silverstone. As the cars are being prepared, let's join them trackside for the start of the race.
Yeah, very early morning Silverstone time for the race.
5 miles out from Toaster, this icon of British motorsport heritage comprises 18 corners over 3.6 miles of circuit. Silverstone has been through several changes over its lifetime, with the start line now leading into Abbey, a fast right-hander for turn 1. But still there, of course, is the circuit's most famous and iconic sequence of corners, starting at Maggots, turn 10. Let's look at the grid order for today's race while the cars make their final preparations. Ollie Behrman lines up on pole position, with Andrea Kimi Antonelli alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Bortoletto, Hauger, Victor Martins, Stanek, Mr. Monaco, Colapinto, Maloney, Taylor Barnard, Aaron, Miata, Isaac Hadjar, Pepe Marti, and Dirksen, Fittipaldi, Cordial, Rafael Villagomez, Crawford, O'Sullivan, Correa, and Richard Verschoor completes the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track. It is the Formula 2 race. It is time to introduce you to Alex Brundle. I'm Alex Jakes, and we've got changeable weather out there today. That's making for some nervous team personnel down in the paddock, down in the pit lane.
Well, uncertainty is what strategy's all about, but it absolves the teams from the responsibility of running both compounds of tyre. They might have to use that wet tyre, of course, and then the question is, where do those crossovers lie between the wet and dry conditions?
We are starting P7 on the grid for the British Grand Prix. We have 15 laps, which is not entirely bad, as I'm concerned that it might rain later during the race, but for the time being doesn't look like it will, despite one of the commentators saying that, you know, we might need to switch to wet tires. But anyway, let's see what we can do from 7th on the grid here in Silverstone. Oh my gosh, we have a double Prema front row lookout
for this Formula 2 race, and every driver will be looking to settle in for the contest ahead, making sure the car is ready for battle once the lights go out.
soft to hard. So that is going to be the initial strategy here for today for the moment. And here we are getting ready on the grid, lining a car up as looks like Vasul now lining up his Trident, the final F2 car, getting ready here for this Grand Prix. Bortoleto in third, the two Premas lock out Silverstone, and the battle for Britain is underway. Lights out and away we go here in Silverstone, and we get a lovely start round the outside there of Martins. He got off to a very slow start. Bortoleto got an amazing start, and Antonelli drops down from second to P4. And looks like what we're going to do here, coming down into turn number 3, I think that is. I think that's turn 3, not turn 4. But anyway, it looks like we made a couple of positions. Bortoleto made a couple of positions. He made a position on Hauger. He's up to second. Behrman still leads this Grand Prix. Antonelli, he loses out. But anyway, coming into the far... Oh my gosh. Oh, we went a little bit way too wide. We took it way too wide. As here we go now, heading into Copse Corner now. We're going to be behind Antonelli. Behrman leads this Grand Prix from Bortoleto, Hauger, Antonelli, ourselves, Martin. Oh my gosh, we went a little bit wide.
Okay, start was fine. Let's try and move forward.
Weather report.
Okay, radar is clear. Weather is looking good for now.
Okay, so it looks like the weather is going to be good for the remaining of this race, hopefully, potentially. As at the top 10, Colapinto, he fell down 2 places, just like Antonelli. But we have not made... here we go, we are catching to the back of the Prema car of Antonelli, but I don't think I'm going to make a move. Oh my goodness, Antonelli blocked that. And we're going to dive up the inside for P4. And a little bit contact there was made. That was a bit aggressive, but we decided to go for it. But anyway. Oh, engine failure for Behrman! Oh my goodness, that's the second time this season the leader has had an engine failure, and this time it's another Prema. Cannot believe it. Unfortunately, we did not. Unfortunately, we did not catch that engine failure. Wow, wow, wow. Twice in a row now, the leader has had an engine failure. Imola and now here. And twice in a row for Prema. It happened to Prema 2 races in a row now. Antonelli last week in Austria a couple days ago, and now Behrman here in Silverstone. So he's out of his own Grand Prix. That's gotta suck. I mean, that's gotta hurt Behrman. Behrman, I know he's gonna be very, very pissed off tonight. We're gonna go way down, way too deep. Antonelli's gonna hit. That's moved us up to 3rd. Our teammate Bortoleto into the lead of the Grand Prix. So up from P7 up to the podium places, not bad within the first 3 laps. Full race update.
P3, you're currently in P3. Hauger ahead. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on fresh softs. Antonelli's behind you. Less than a second separates you.
Here we go on Denny's Hauger. We're reeling the motorsport car in. We're reeling Hauger in. We're gonna go up the inside. And we go and make it up the inside. And now we make it an Invicta 1-2. Lovely here with the DRS open. And we just hunt down and chase Hauger down into the penultimate corner, up the inside, and it's Invicta 1-2. Teammate status.
Right, the gap to the teammate ahead of us, 1.5 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. They're in first. We don't have the data for that, I'm afraid. And the time last lap, 1:42.0.
Bortoleto had the fastest lap of the race so far. Man, just when I say, I mean, Prema was very, very strong in qualifying, obviously, because they locked up the front row, but in this race, they just completely lost it. I mean, unfortunate for Behrman, but Antonelli from P2 dropping down to P4. I'm pretty sure he dropped down to P4 literally with the around turn 2. He just got a bad start, but anyway, this is the first race that Bortoleto... Actually, you know what? I probably shouldn't even talk. I should not even talk about Bortoleto because he has been having, if you've been following, he's been having a bad, horrible season. Oh my gosh, we're just going to take this so wide, aren't we? Yeah, we do. But anyway, and Hauger is now really catching us here in Maggotts and Beckett, so he's going to get DRS, surely. But as I was saying, if you've been following, then you know that Bortoleto has been having an absolute horrendous season. And this is the first season where he actually, this is the first time in this season that he actually got a decent start. He got a good start, and he's now leading a Grand Prix. I actually think this might be the first time he's leading a Grand Prix in the season, if I can remember. I mean, in Bahrain, I don't think he led a lap. Or maybe he has in Bahrain. In Bahrain, maybe he was leading. I'm not sure. Imola, I don't think he was at all.
Push hard on the in-lap.
Alright, we're going to be boxing, but let's see how fast we can go, if we can do anything to catch Bortoleto. It doesn't look like here at the moment. But anyway, we are on a 3-win streak, so we are coming into Britain. We did come into this Grand Prix with...
due to wear, so don't be too aggressive.
Yeah, I'm not really worried, honestly. It's going to be interesting when we get to Formula 1. That's what I'm really excited about. We only have about, I think, 3 races after this British Grand Prix. And the Belgian Grand Prix, the Italian Grand Prix at Monza, and then we finish the season and wrap it up in Qatar. I didn't want to wrap it up in Abu Dhabi because, I mean, that's just, I mean, it just ends every year there. So we're going to mix it up and we're going to finish the season off in Qatar. And I'm just going to let you know ahead of time, Qatar is not a strong track of mine at all. Like, I don't really like Qatar, driving around it. It's great for MotoGP.
Remember, box this lap.
Yes,
Keep an eye
I know.
on the distance
Yes,
and
Jeff.
speed limit line as you approach and make sure you don't speed.
Yes. Leave me alone. Anyway, here we go into the pitch. This is going to be a bad pitch stop or a pretty good one. And we hit the bollard coming into the pitch. Did we hit the bollard? I think we did. I'm not 100% sure, but we may have hit the bollard. But anyway, here we come into the pitch now. And this is the longest... you know what? I seriously think Silverstone... Yeah, it is. Silverstone is the longest pit lane. As we're going to overtake... Hauger, don't get ahead of us. Okay, good. We remained in front of Hauger, and now we're on fresh, hard tires. So it's going to be pretty interesting now because we need to catch Bortoleto. Hopefully,
okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
Yeah, copy. You know, honestly, I've always driven Formula 1 games with the track map, and this is really the first time me not driving with the track map on. It's kind of interesting because now we don't know where Bortoleto is on the circuit. So that's kind of nice. So it's going to be very, very interesting.
Okay, mate, Hauger behind. We want to keep them behind, please. It's critical for our race.
Yeah, copy. I know. But anyway, let's... it's kind of interesting with no track map because now he can be anywhere. If I had to take a guess... We are 13 seconds back from Bortoleto. If I had to take a guess, I don't know. But anyway, we are 13 seconds behind Carrera. So if I had to take a guess, he's probably close to coming into the pitch. He might lead another lap.
Gabriel coming in for his stop now.
There he goes. There he goes. Bortoleto is coming into the pitch now, so we need to make this very, very quick. We need to get these corners absolutely brilliant and absolutely flat on perfect. Here we go now on to lap 7. Bortoleto's exiting the pit. Is it going to be very, very close? Oh, he got us, so did Antonelli. Antonelli is right here, though. We're going to go around the outside of Andrea Antonelli. Up the inside now. We got him. We got him. We did go a little bit wide when we overtook Antonelli. We a bit overshot it wide, but we fixed the car, managed to get the car together, and we overtake Antonelli back up into second position. Victor 1-2 once again. Bortoleto 2.7 ahead of us. We got a little DRS advantage. That's not really going to do much, I'm afraid, especially with the 2.7. Now it's down to 2.4, but we really need to catch on Bortoleto. He has a lap younger tires than us, and our tires are going to be a lap older, but let's see what we can do. Come on. We are reeling in Bortoleto 2.3, 2.2, so the gap is ever so slightly here and there. 3, so we are gaining on Bortoleto, just ever so slightly. It's literally just a lap, maybe 2 laps now, and I think we will have them, but or it might just turn into a teammate battle, and the team might get a little bit upset with us because we've been battling too hard on circuit. But anyway, I'm honestly very, very happy for Bortoleto that he's in front and that he's leading this Grand Prix. I just hope that that engine of his, because I've known he has retired, and he retired only in Imola. So, but the other races, he's only scored points in Barcelona, Spain. That was his first point of the year, and other than that, he had not had a good season at all. So I'm very, very happy that Bortoleto is here, but we are in DRS range. We were not in DRS range heading into that DRS zone, but here we go now. The battle of Invicta is going to start at any corner now, probably the next DRS, but anyway, here we go. We're going to set.
Great stuff. It
No, we don't. Yep, we do. We set the fastest lap of the race. We set the fastest lap of the race, and now we are right up the gearbox of Bortoleto, right on his rear wing now. Let's see what can he do. We're on older tires, a lap older tires, but we are hounding him there like crazy. We are very, very ultra fast at this moment, so this is the time to really put pressure and attack. As Bortoleto, we are reeling him in, but we're not going to go for it on this occasion. Antonelli is now 1.5 seconds behind us, while his teammate, unfortunately, is out of the Grand Prix. Antonelli, the sole remaining Prema, is running in third, and there he is back there. But here we go into Cop's corner. Fortunately, we're not going side by side, and honestly, thank God we're not going side by side. But anyway, we're probably going to get Bortoleto on the next DRS straight. But let's see, what can we do? Oh my gosh, losing it there a little bit in Maggot and Beckett, but having to save and manage the car from going off circuit, like what we did in R Factor. For anybody who is following that series as well, but we're gaining on Bortoleto. Are we going to do the same as on Hauger? No, we do not. That's for dang sure. That's for damn sure. That Prema is very, very fast at the moment. Oh my gosh, we still cannot pass Bortoleto at the moment. Come on, come on. Team orders, please. Team orders. It's not going to work, obviously, but oh my gosh.
No tyre concerns at the moment. Just focus on the driving.
Oh hell no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Antonelli, you stay there. Stay back, mate. Unless you want to see a double DNF. Oh, we went on the grass there a little bit. Antonelli is really right there, but we are reeling in Bortoleto. We're still not close enough to make a move. Oh, maybe now. Is this it? No, I tried to go on the outside. I tried to go for the outside. I saw a little opening, just ever so slightly, but he obviously going to close it off for the time being. But anyway, lap 11 now out of 15. And, well, 5 laps to go. And we are leaving Antonelli a little bit. It's now Bortoleto going a little bit slow out of turns 1 and turn 2. I thought of it for a second to go down the inside, but then I backed out of it. I do not want Invictus to crash. But anyway, I do not want any teammate drama. Let me just get past him. Team, just let me get past. I want to go up the inside now.
Gabriel ahead. They're holding us up now, so let's please try and get past as soon as possible and get on with our race. Push,
there
push.
we go,
Mate,
finally.
you made that look easy. Nice work. That's why I love working with you.
Finally, we got past Bortoletto. He was holding us up by a long shot into the back of Antonelli. I just hope Antonelli does not get him. But then at the same time, I kind of feel like that Antonelli will. I do feel like Antonelli is going to get second in this Grand Prix. I mean, look how slow Bortoletto is going now. Please, please, the racing gods, please, I beg and pray that there no engine failure for Bortoletto and he stays P2 or P3. Just please, honestly. Even if it's only one and done race, at least make it this race. As it looks like we might make it 4 in a row. For the time being, that's what it looks like. Oh my gosh, we're gonna run a little bit wide. Yellow flags in sector 3. Oh my, you have got to be kidding me. Kimi Antonelli retires, and that is it. Both Premas are out of the British Grand Prix with 4 laps to go, and now it's looking to an Invicta 1-2. What? Oh my goodness. Not Bortoletto. The 2 Premas, they locked up the front row. They got P1 and P2 in qualifying. Behrman retired before lap 3. Like, I think he retired on lap 2. And with 4 laps to go, Antonelli engine gives up, just like it did in the last race in Austria. Prema is having an absolute awful year as well, somewhat. It's a little bit better than my teammate, but I think this race is going to turn things around for Bortoletto. We are looking to get in our very first Invicta 1-2 of the season, and possibly the only 1-2 of the season, unless if Bortoletto throws in some strong performances in the final trimester, the final triple header. But anyway, Bortoletto, he is 0.8 behind. I think he has DRS, but surely the team has told him hold position. I put trust and faith that Invicta has told Bortoletto hold position. Full race update.
You're leading the pack. That's P1. Okay, that is Gabriel behind you. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
I cannot believe it. Constructor Championship.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Constructor standings.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Bruh. Teammate status.
Okay, they're on fresh hards. They're in second. Sorry, we can't provide you with that information right now. Time last lap, 1 minute 42.6.
Up. His final attempt now. Okay, good. The team has told him to stay behind. Oh yes. We have done it. Imola, Spain, Austria, Silverstone, 4 in a row. Yes.
This is just the beginning, guys. I'm so proud of you all.
And we get driver of the day as well. Probably, I mean, we did start from 7th on the grid, and we won the Grand Prix.
Well, there's a word for 4 wins in a row, and that's dominant. Brilliant driving, and you got to wonder if anybody else is going to take a win this year.
not on my watch with 3 races to go. 3 races to go. Can we make it 7 in a row, guys?
And now it's time to wind down and celebrate.
Well, that was...
What a weekend that has been. Please join us next time for another thrilling instalment when Formula 2 returns.
Yeah, that has been the British Grand Prix. 4 wins in a row, man. I mean, I don't know what to say. We have 3 races left. Can we get 7? Honestly, I'm going to try to go for 7 if we can. I mean, the momentum, the car feels super comfortable at the moment, super fast. But finally, I should, honestly, I'm not driver. I should not be driver of the day. The driver of the day should be my teammate, because it is his first time scoring on a podium this season, and his first time not getting a bad start. Or did he? Maybe he didn't. Oh yeah, no, he did get a bad start in Bahrain. He didn't get a bad start. He finished on the podium. He did finish in the points, and he got 1 point in P10 in Barcelona, but oh well. I mean, we dominated that race too. And I guess he followed team orders. Especially when he was at DRS range behind us, potentially. But yeah, Prema. I mean, I really have no idea what to say about Prema. They went from hero to zero this weekend. This weekend, they started P1, P2, locked out the front row. Looked like that, hey, Silverstone is ours. And we're going to finally get some nice revenge on Invicta. But their engines gave up. I mean, I was shocked. I was very shocked to see the smoke coming out of Oliver Behrman's car on lap 2. And then looking at the replay for Sector 3 yellow flags, and seeing that it was Antonelli, like, I mean, I don't know what to say about Prema or what's been going on with that, but they've already had 2 car failures in the last week, if we compare to Austria to here. Well, actually 3. No, make it 3 car failures in the last week. Both of the cars finished, I think, in Spain, in Barcelona, 3rd and 4th. But, man, Prema, they really went from hero to zero. But anyway, let's look at the championship standings. We obviously take with 120 points in this championship. We're 72 points clear at the top of the championship, ahead of Taylor Barnard with AIX Racing. Jack Crawford in the Dams. Our teammate Bortoletto, he's now in P11 in a championship with 101 championship points down. In the Constructors, we are leading by 70 points. We basically have this championship in our hand. Like, this championship, the only way that this championship can go down, I don't even think it can go downhill anymore now. Oh, wait, never mind. That was the Constructors. If we're looking at the drivers, this is basically over. We basically wrapped up both championships. 4 wins in a row. And I guess the only challenge and the only real thing to do is to start last for Spa, for the Belgian Grand Prix and the Italian Grand Prix at Monza being the home Grand Prix for my driver. But anyway, that has been this video for today. I hope you all have enjoyed the British Grand Prix. That was, I know that was going to be a short one. Literally, the only action in this race was the 2 Premas getting absolutely their engines failing. And then obviously us overtaking at the start, overtaking Antonelli, and overtaking our teammate, and I guess Hauger. But other than that, this race was another race. Initially, I thought this race was going to go from dry to wet, but unfortunately, that did not happen. But anyway, that has been this video for today. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I will see you all for round 6 at Spa-Francorchamps in Belgium. We're coming off a 4-win streak in a row. Can we make it 5? I will see you all in Spa. Take care.